Guys, it's Jordan here and welcome back to a brand new video. Before anything, in the background I just want to point out we are so close to 8k subs. That is absolute madness. 7,891 subscribers. I don't even know where to begin to say how crazy that is. That is ridiculous. 2k off 10k. I never thought I'd even get close to 10k, and we are rapidly approaching that number and that milestone, which is incredibly awesome. And I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you very much before I start this video. And as well as saying thank you, I need to apologise because this video is so late. It is unbelievably late, but today I've got some questions on my phone here from the 5k video, Twitter, and just general things that you guys have been asking me in the comments, and I'm going to go through and answer some of them for you today. So starting off with the 5k one, because this is so late, I said I would do this in a week, and this is now 2 weeks later. The first one is from Bruce Clark, and he says, at what point did you know that YouTube was really something you wanted to invest in? Now, YouTube has been something that I've really wanted to invest in for a very long time. I've always wanted to get the best equipment and try and make something amazing on YouTube, make the best content that I physically can, but the point when I really realised that I needed to invest in it because it was doing well would have been about 2 months ago. I finished my apprenticeship that I was doing. I was an IT apprentice, and I left that job. And literally, as I left it, I had some free time on my hands because I wasn't planning on going straight into another job. I was going to take a few weeks off, and because of that, I started doing YouTube a lot more. I started uploading daily, or actually no, nearly daily at the time, and then now I'm doing daily, and it just started blowing up. I had my first massive amount of growth like 2 days after I did daily uploading, or nearly daily uploading, and I think I gained like over 100 subs in one day, which was unheard of at the time. I think I was getting like 4 a day, and I was like, damn, you know, this could really be something if I tried investing in it. So I invested in. I bought this microphone right after I started growing. I got a webcam and started taking it a bit more seriously. I invested in Sony Vegas Pro as well, and since then I have not looked back because YouTube is just going up and up and up for me. It's like I said, we've already got another subscriber now, 7,892. Rather normal question that I receive a lot, but this one is from SuperWero5, and he or she says, on which server are you playing? I play on West EU, and I sometimes go onto any of the one of the US servers. I can't remember which one to play with Bubba Phase, but primarily West EU. Okay, there isn't a name to this. It's like Chinese writing. I think I'm going to see if you guys can see that. It might not focus. I might even be holding it in the wrong spot. But random Chinese writing name says, hey, I'm new to this channel, so I don't know much. What is the best rank that you've got? I actually got to Diamond the season before last. Lost it. I didn't stay in it, unfortunately, but that is the highest I've got to. The highest rank I've finished a season in would be Plat 2, which was also that same season. What's your least favourite operator? That question is from MaxWit27. My least favourite operator is going to be Rook, and before anyone like decided to try and roast me in the comments, it's just because I haven't played him very much. Like, I have nothing against Rook. He just doesn't interest me. He's a very useful character, and I would hate it if everyone had the opinion that I did, because we'd never have him. But I think I've got like 2 minutes played on him overall. Not really a question, but VI Fatal says, remember your door open during the stream, and I absolutely hate you for that, dude. If you guys don't know, apparently my door opened behind me during a stream, so haunted. AJ60, fuck, I always get his name wrong, he's one of my friends. Why are you so bad? Because I'm always playing with you. James Boot says, can you do a challenge when you can only use iron sight? The reason I'm answering this one is because that's actually a planned video coming up very soon, probably next couple of weeks, hopefully sooner. So yeah, that's one that's coming up. Lassie Duffing says, where are your subscribers from, how old are they, and stuff like that. I believe 58% of my subs are from America, like 12% is from the UK, and the final percentages are just scattered amongst loads of different countries. And the age range is normally around my age, which is 18 to 20 something, I think it's 21, and then I've got a few people that are older than that. Actually, the smallest group of people that watch me are people that are under 18, so there's like 4% of people under 18 that watch me, I believe. Dara McGuinness, I hope I said that right, has said, my question for you is, how do you grow so fast? In terms of growth on YouTube, the things, I'm not going to tell you what actually does and doesn't work because I have no idea. I'm going to tell you what I've been doing and what's working. Consistency, the biggest thing, which everyone says. I don't really want to say things everyone else says, but consistency is a very big thing. My YouTube has skyrocketed since I've been consistent, and even more so now that I've been trying to do daily uploads, which I've kind of fallen off the horse a little bit every now and again, but I've been doing daily uploads quite well, and it's just been madness since then. The thing is making sure that the thumbnails and titles are really good and also not clickbaiting. I feel like clickbaiting will get you the views, but it's not going to get you subs. You're not going to grow from clickbaiting. You'll get views, but not subs. So I think make the titles interesting, but don't clickbait. Like, it's okay to use a question mark or an exclamation mark, but only if you're actually expressing or exaggerating something that's present in the video. So just putting a question mark or an exclamation mark or whatever, and then having nothing to do with that title or that sort of question mark is silly, because people like click on it to know the answer to it or why you're so hyped about something, and if you don't address it, they're just going to get bored and click off and won't subscribe. So make sure that your titles are enough to grab the reader. Make sure the titles are enough to grab the audience, but then also keep them engaged. Like, bring up the question in the video, make sure you address the title in some way, or make sure the title is relevant to the overall video. So yeah, I think that's probably the best way to help with growth. So you might not get as many views without clickbaiting, because it's natural that's why clickbaiting works. But if you want to grow in subs, definitely don't clickbait. Next question, this is actually kind of a bit old now, but do you think Ubisoft will repair the game in Operation Health? I think so, yeah. I think having an entire season dedicated to Operation Health, fixing all the bugs, as time has gone, I think it's a really good idea, and I think it's going to help the game massively. I still stand by my opinion that I wish they had told us a bit sooner that they were dropping a DLC for this, but I think they're going to fix it. I think we're finally going to get a working game, and I think what people need to understand is that it's a bit out of the blue for Ubisoft. The game has grown as much as it has, so I don't think they've really had time to catch up on all the bugs. Some of them should have been fixed ages ago, some of them are inexcusable, but others, yeah, definitely. I Am Vortex says, are you going to play Rainbow Six Live with fans? Yes, I play with fans pretty much every time I stream. Normally I stream on Wednesday. I was going to stream today. That gives me a chance to quickly bring up that unfortunately I can't stream today. Wednesday is my day where I sometimes stream, sometimes don't, but if not, I always stream on Saturday, and everyone is always welcome to join in the games. I add everyone on Uplay. My username is in the description of every single stream video, so go and check that out if you want to add me, and then come along to one of the streams. That's all the questions from the actual video, and now we're going to go through some that I've got from Twitter. First one is, how did you meet Bubba Fabes? Bubba Fabes and I met because he found me from my original roaming guide, which was one of the first guides I ever did on Siege, and he found that video and contacted me because of it. And he asked if I wanted to be a part of a series he was doing called YouTubers vs Siege, which was basically strat roulette for Siege before it was like a big thing. And it was Bubba Fabes, Panda Games HD, and myself, and that is how we all got in contact. And then Jeff and I just got on really well, and yeah, we've been good friends since. And we've actually got some videos planned to come out soon, because Jeff unfortunately has been a little bit unwell, but he's back now, he's better, so we're going to have some awesome videos coming up soon. Next question, these ones are from Twitter, by the way, so they have asked to remain anonymous. Some people don't like having their name said on videos, which is fine. But this question is, what are your favourite games outside of Siege? I'm going to go with what I'm currently playing at the moment. What I'm playing when I'm not doing Siege, Skate 3 on backwards compatibility. Absolutely love Skate 3. A rather strange game that you may not have heard of called Exanima, which is a physics-based RPG. It's really interesting. I just find it very different. I've been playing that quite a lot. I also play a lot of Dirty Bomb. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a fast-paced mismatch of Overwatch and CSGO. Well, that's how I would describe it. I've been playing that quite a lot. I think that's also a really good game. And that's basically it for one. Oh, and Arma 3. I play Arma 3 a hell of a lot as well. I love Arma 3. Another question, when are you going to do a day in the life? I heard that you mentioned it on a stream once. I'm planning on doing a day in the life for 10k. That is the special that I'm going to be doing for 10k. So for any of you that are interested in basically what I get up to on a day-to-day basis, then that will be, yeah, 10k special. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything else for 10k, but I want to do something more as well, because I'm so hyped for 10k, like you guys don't even understand. But yeah, that's definitely going to be happening for 10k subs. I just need to get a bit of equipment for it, because I don't actually own a camera that I could vlog with or anything. So I will probably get like a stand or something for my phone and use that. But yeah, I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Okay, the question that has been asked basically on every video, I swear to God, why do you use laser sights? First thing is, I don't really use them anymore. I stopped using them in the last couple of weeks. But the reason I was using laser sights is because I was trying to change up my playstyle, because I was quite a passive player. Like, I would always push up really slow and peek corners, things that I tell you guys not to do, I was doing myself sometimes. So I was using the laser sight to kind of force me to be more aggressive, because with the laser sight, obviously you can get seen because everyone can see the laser sight, but you can also view kills without having to aim, because obviously you have the added bonus of the laser sight. So I was using that to try and force myself to play a bit more aggressively. It was my way of trying to change up my playstyle, because every time I played, even if I tried to be more aggressive, I was still quite a passive player. So I put the laser sight on because I knew that people would be able to see it, and I knew that I'd have to kind of react quicker to things and use the laser sight to help my aim without ADSing. It sounds silly to some, but it helped me because I now play in a bit more of an aggressive playstyle, which I prefer and I think works better. But yeah, that's why I used it, but I don't use it anymore, barring like you know, some shield users and a couple of shotguns. And we're going to finish it with one other question that I've received more times than I can count on 10 people's hands. Why is my controller a logo? What? Why is my logo a controller? The reason my logo is a controller is I think the controllers represent gaming more so than a mouse and keyboard. With a mouse and keyboard, you know, you can do all sorts of things with these. You work with them, you browse the internet, you email people, you do loads of things with a mouse and keyboard. It's not a gaming thing. Yes, you can get gaming keyboards, but you still use a gaming keyboard for checking your emails. Whereas, you know, I'm not going to go checking my emails with this. Well, I mean, actually, sort of could, but primarily this is for gaming. So the reason I chose that as my logo is because I wanted to represent gaming, and because, you know, it's something that I enjoy, and I just like the design of controllers for logos. Anyway, the one that I have, I really like. So yeah, that is why I use controllers for my logo, and as well as that, I did create this channel when I was primarily an Xbox gamer, as you can see, Xbox controller. But yeah, I was playing like Call of Duty and stuff on the Xbox, and that's when I created my channel about three years ago, and it's just stuck since because I think it works really well. Okay, I think that's all of the questions. Yep, that's everything. Oh, one final question I want to answer, and it's because I get a lot of people that kind of bring this up, and that is, why have you opened a Patreon account? And I don't really like talking about Patreon because I don't like to push it too much, but I've been getting so many questions about why I have a Patreon. The reason I have a Patreon is because I'm trying my hardest to make YouTube my full-time career, because I love being able to put so much time into it. But with the ad apocalypse thing, or whatever it's called, ad crisis, it is very difficult. I can literally, in fact, no, I can't even cover all my bills sometimes. So I'm looking at the moment, obviously having to get another job as well, going back into work as well. But the reason I opened a Patreon was just to see how it would be received, and if it would allow me to carry on doing YouTube full time. Like I said, I'm really quiet about it. I don't like to push it in people's faces, and I don't like bringing it up in videos. I just quietly put a link in the description, and that's why it's there. So to answer all those people that think I'm just trying to grab as much money as possible, it's just to support my life, basically, my lifestyle, and hopefully allow me to do YouTube full time sooner than if I didn't have it. But yeah, I'm going to leave that at that because I don't like bringing it up too much. But anyway, guys, I hope you have an amazing rest of your week, and I hope you do enjoy the weekend, because we're pretty close. We're coming up to Thursday now, so not too long. If you did enjoy this video, I'd appreciate it if you smack the like button, and also subscribe if you enjoy the content that I put out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.